Authorities in Angelina County are investigating after two men were caught on security camera stealing diesel fuel. Take a good look. This happened July 3rd at Coleman's store in Zavalla. Two men can be seen stealing around 600 gallons of diesel worth over $2,000. Authorities say they removed a gear from the pump, which caused it to give a false reading for the amount of fuel purchased. The two vehicles driven by the suspects are described as a white flatbed truck with wooden rails and tanks on the flatbed. The other was a white utility truck with a tank and large black toolboxes on the bed. These vehicles have been connected to two other thefts out of Titus County and also the town of Crockett. If you recognize the trucks or the suspects, call authorities.